What is going on, everyone, and welcome to a new acoustic R&B guitar lesson. We often talk about R&B and neo-soul guitar on this channel, often on acoustic guitar, and we discuss techniques like finger picking, hybrid picking, but also diminished 7 chords, chord analysis, substitutions, and some advanced topics. Today instead I would like to take it easy, take it slow, so this lesson is mainly for beginners of R&B and neo-soul guitar, okay? So it's not for complete beginners on guitar in general, but if you've never played R&B or neo-soul, or if you've just started playing R&B and neo-soul, this is the right video for you. We'll try to keep things as simple as possible, okay? Now, because it is an R&B and neo-soul chord progression, we will need some 7th chords. Particularly, we will need minor 7th and major 7th chords, which are really common in this style, okay? Now, the chord progression goes like this. C sharp minor 7, that's the first chord that we play, okay? We are in the key of C sharp minor, by the way. Then we'll move to an A major 7, okay? Beautiful chord, you can also play it here as an open chord. Then F sharp minor 7 and G sharp minor 7. I like to play both these two chords, guys, playing the root with the bass on the 2nd and 4th fret of the low E string, and then a bar with my index, which covers only D, G and B strings. Like that, okay? So the C sharp minor 7 is a bar chord. Okay, you'll need the bar on the 4th and these two fingers playing an A minor 7 shape from the caged system, okay? The A major 7 looks like this, okay? If you've never played it, make sure that you first train the muscle memory of your fingers to memorize this chord. And then, as I said, you know, the F sharp minor 7 and G sharp minor 7 are made by the thumb playing the bass and then a bar of 3 strings with your index, okay? Like that. Now we will be playing finger picking, but we'll be only plucking all of the strings for these chords together. So you'll start with a C sharp minor 7, plucking A, D, G and B strings, then moving to A major 7, and when you do that, only the thumb is moving to the 6th string, the other 3 fingers are not moving, okay? And once your right hand fingers are on the strings 6, 4, 3 and 2, they stay there in order to pluck the same strings on the F sharp minor 7 and on the G sharp minor 7. So okay, this is a very common R&B chord progression, okay? Now, because it's R&B, there are going to be a couple of extra things, okay? So one is going to be a very simple embellishment like this on the first chord. So what do? We first pluck all of the strings. I would suggest slowly between the strings, not hard all together, doing a hammer on and pull off with the 2nd finger. It's like saying you start without your 2nd finger, you add your 2nd finger and then you take it back, okay? You take it off again. And then, just before moving on, we are also going to play with a single finger. I suggest to use the ring finger, but it's up to you what finger you find more comfortable with. Use the ring finger or any other finger to play the first string on its own. So, like that, before hitting a percussion. Now, for the percussion, guys, you should just place all of your fingers, the right hand fingers, on top of your strings to make sure that you interrupt the previous sound, the previous chord, like that. While you do this, inevitably, because you are around the sound hole, you will also make a percussion. And that's exactly what you're looking for. You're looking for the sound of the backbeat, typical of R&B, imitating the snare of the drum kit, really, okay? And then you can pluck, you know, all of the strings of the A major 7 before hitting another percussion and move on and do the same on the next 2 chords. All right. Pluck, percussion, pluck, percussion. All right. So all together it goes like. So guys, R&B guitar doesn't have to be difficult, okay? And that's why I wanted to show you how you can play it with just 4 chord positions and, you know, just plucking the strings and creating a little percussion. You already get that vibe typical of R&B and neo soul, okay? There is also a melody which is going on here, but you don't have to do anything in order to play it because it's already there when you do, you know, this hammer on and pull off on this chord, and then you play another note here as we said before, okay? Then you hit these chords, and the highest note of these chords is already creating a melody like we said. So it's almost like if the melody goes like, that's what we are playing here. Okay guys, if you want to learn something more, remember that, you know, this percussion that we are playing is on the 2 and the 4 of each bar, like the snare of the drums, okay? Guys, as always, I provide the chord diagrams on screen for you to follow along while I teach you these chord progressions. But if you want to have a look at what I play note by note in a tab in music notation, you can find tab and music notation of this example, as well as any other example played on this channel on my Patreon page. You can visit my Patreon page and download the tab for this chord progression, okay? If you guys become patrons, you will also support this channel to keep lessons like these coming, all right? Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.